Hey, what's up, beautiful people? This is your boy D Blancas coming right back at you with one more video. So we're doing lesson 10, right? Lesson 10 is actually not too tough. It's just being able to so basically you're given a segment and you gotta split it up into equal parts. And there's several ways to do this. All right. So make sure you're on lesson 10. That's page 65 right there. All right. So first off, the opening exercise is pretty simple. I suggest try it. So pause this video, go ahead and try it. Hopefully you paused it. All right, so then let's continue. They want to split this segment into 5 equal parts. So that's easy, right? All we have to do is measure right here. Hopefully you see that. That's all being measured. Let me zoom in so you can see it better. Cool. So you see how that's being measured? And then just move it over. So 5 equal parts. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me count. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. Perfect. All right, so that part was easy. Not too bad. Okay. Now, exploratory challenge number 1, they want to split this segment into 3 equal lengths. Let me scoot that over. Let me flip it over to exercise 1. They want it into 5 equal segments. So notice that these are odd numbers. So I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to move on to exploratory challenge number 2, because this has to deal with even numbers. So we're good with the even numbers. First, before I even show you how to do it, pause the video. See if you can do it by yourself. Go ahead, pause it. All right, so let me explain it to you. First, you measure it here, and it's just perpendicular bisector after perpendicular bisector. So right there, right, you do your perpendicular bisector, which we've done so many times. So just like that, flip it over. Do it again. Right, so we've done this plenty of times. Let me zoom out. So go ahead, finish it, get into 4 equal parts. Go. All right, so if you did this correctly, it should look something like this. Again, it's just doing perpendicular bisectors. So if we have an even number, they want us to break this into an even number of segments. All we have to do is the perpendicular bisector. So 1, 2, 3, 4 equal segments. All right. And notice we did the perpendicular bisector 1, 2, 3 times. Cool. Now go ahead, try exercise 2. They want 12 equal length segments or into 12 inches. So you're gonna have to draw your line segment of 1 foot and divide it into 12 equal segments. Again, that's a bunch of perpendicular bisectors. But let's move on to exploratory challenge number 1. So this is an odd number. So hopefully you see that. They want this into 3 equal segments. So we cannot just do the perpendicular bisector. So we have to do a lot more. So watch me, all right? What I'm going to do is extend the line somewhere from point A, and I'm just gonna do this, all right? Then what I'm gonna do is grab my protractor and just make like a little mark right here. So that would be my A prime. So this is for odd segments. So now I have one segment, keep it the same length, and do A double prime. So right there, and then do A triple prime. Boom. All right, so A double prime, A triple prime. I'm gonna mark these. These 3 segments are exactly the same. All right, we made sure of it. Now, what you're going to do is connect your last segment that you made to B. So you're gonna do that. Okay, so you should have made a triangle. What you're going to do from here is construct 2 parallel lines that go through A double prime, A prime, and it has to be parallel to the segment you just created. So it has to be parallel to this one. So now you need another line going this way and another line going like that. And wherever those parallel lines cross, that's where your segments are. So now the trick is, how do you create parallel lines? All right, so think back to, I believe it was lesson 8, and see if you can figure it out, and we'll help you out in a second. All right, so again, if you're doing this correctly, you should have, again, made your 4 marks like we did last time, and notice now I have a parallel line. And where this intersects, that's going to be one of my points. Now I need to create another parallel line over here. So that's your job. Create that parallel line. Same process, and wherever it intersects. So I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere most likely like here. But now you have 3 congruent parts. And that's all you do for the odd numbers, just a bunch of parallel lines. So now your job is to go ahead and finish this lesson, do the exit ticket, and have fun. So peace out, Girl Scout.